This is screw gauge, students, and here what I'm going to showing you, with this we can measure any minor distance like any small width of a paper, radius or diameter of a wire, whatever, like this. Any small value can be measured. So this screw gauge has two scales over here. See, this is called the linear scale, which is up to 25 over here. It is not clear here, but it is 25. And here is a circular scale. Okay, it starts from 0 and here 10, 40, 80, and here it ends to 100. See over here, that is starts from 0 to, and one complete circle is 100 actually. So you can see over here, see, okay, I'm just trying to set it at 0 here. Okay, let me do this again. Let me start from 0. Okay, see here, this is the 0. The main scale also reads 0, and the circular scale also, or the vernier scale also reads 0. Now here, if I just rotate it by one rotation here up to 0 again, so you can just notice that the main scale has shifted by one division. Okay, so whenever I am giving a rotation of, one rotation to the circular scale, the main scale shifts by one value. Okay, so here's the calculation for this. So I'm just showing you the calculation for this. That is, whenever I am rotating that circular scale or vernier scale by 100 divisions, the main scale shifts by one division. So actually, by this instrument we can measure up to one small division of the circular vernier scale. So we can actually measure up to 1 by 100 division of the main scale. Okay, so I'm writing of the main scale. So actually 100 divisions of the circular scale or the vernier scale is actually one division of the main scale, and one division of the vernier scale is actually 1 by 100 division of the main scale. So obviously by using this instrument I can measure one small division of the vernier scale at least. Means the smallest unit what I can measure is one small division of the circular scale or the vernier scale. So that is 1 by 100 divisions of the main scale. And here it is written, see, 25 into 1 millimeter. That means this has a main scale of 1 millimeter. Okay, so each main scale of this instrument is of 1 millimeter, and obviously one division of this vernier scale, or VC over here, or I can write VS, whatever, VS over here of the vernier scale is actually 1 by 100 of 1 millimeter. Okay, so it is actually 0.001, it is actually 0.01 millimeter. So that is, by using the vernier scale we can measure a least amount of 0.01 millimeter. So this is the least count of this instrument. So what is least count? Least count is the minimum distance or minimum unit which we can measure by using a small by using any instrument. So what is least count? Least count is actually the minimum value what we can measure by using any instrument. So that is the least count. Now this instrument has a least count of 0.01 millimeter. So that is it. And how to measure any diameter or radius or whatever, anything, any small distance you can measure. So what I'm trying to do here, I'll be measuring okay, let's measure this pen. Okay, so here first of all I'm unscrewing this, and I'm actually attaching this pen to the here, but I'll make sure that I don't apply much pressure, much force over here, because if I apply much force, that the pen can be squeezed. So to do this, we will be using this one. Okay, so this one will make sure that the pen is not squeezed, or anywhere what I'm trying to measure is not squeezed. Okay, so this will ensure me that the wire or pen, whatever I'm measuring, is not squeezing. Okay, so this is thing. And here, if I hold it right here, see, it has a main scale value of point, here is 5 and then 6 7, so it has a main scale value of 0.7, and the vernier scale reads it's just 39. So actually we have a main scale reading of 7, and the vernier scale, this is the main scale, and the vernier scale reads 39. Okay, so actually one small division, that one vernier scale has a value of this, so 39 vernier scale would have a value of 39 into 0.01, that is 0.39 millimeter, and we have the main scale value of this, so actually this main scale will have a value of 7 millimeter, obviously. So ultimately the length, the diameter of this pen is actually 7.39 millimeter. Okay, so that is, see, we can measure up to a resolution of 0.01 millimeter by using this instrument. Okay, so this has a diameter of the pen. Ultimately what we did is, suppose we have a main scale reading of, this is our main scale, suppose, and we have a vernier scale of VS. So we, for each vernier scale, it will be 0.01 millimeter. So a particular vernier reading will give me vernier scale into 0.01 millimeter, and that is, this is the total reading which I will get. Okay, so this is the use of a screw gauge. Now here right now I'm not talking about the errors that can be done here, that can arise over here in the screw gauge, because of it's called zero errors and all these errors are here. So I am not talking about right now, because unless you touch this instrument in your hand and do it yourself, then you will not be able to understand that easily what errors can be, can occur. So there are several kinds of errors that can occur in this, for the screw gauge. So I'm not talking about it right now. Next, move to the next practice.